Alright guys, let's get into it. So you're going to measure out everything into the saucepan because it's going to go straight onto the stove. So we've got 600 grams of strawberries. You can use either fresh or frozen, it does not matter. As long as you take off the stems, you are all good. Now you're going to throw in 2 tablespoons of icing sugar and a squeeze of lemon. Half a cup of granulated sugar. Down below I'm going to put down the actual grams because I actually prefer to weigh everything out. It's more precise for me. Alright, we're going to go straight onto the stove at medium heat and you're just going to let this boil down. I'm just squashing the strawberries just so I can get them a little more to a half size. Now you're going to throw about half of your sauce straight into a blender, and it was boiling for about 20 minutes. Once blended, you're going to throw it into the pan with the rest of your sauce, and this is going to give it a nice creamy texture, and you'll still get the bits of strawberry chunks, which is going to be so delicious. And that is it. Alright guys, round 2, chocolate fudge. We're going to throw everything in the saucepan just like before. We got the cocoa powder and we got granulated sugar. And then we're going to throw in some heavy cream. And we're going to give this a good whisk before it goes onto the stove. Now it will get thick, but this is just to ensure that the cocoa powder and granulated sugar incorporates well. We will be adding butter in as well because it's going to give that beautiful rich texture that we love from a hot fudge. Onto the stove at medium heat, we're just going to whisk this together until it incorporates beautifully. Mixed well together, we're going to add the butter and just let that melt in there, and that is it. Okay guys, round 3 is caramel. This one is going to be a little more difficult, but we're just going to add the granulated sugar straight into our saucepan. We also have heavy cream and butter to measure as well. Now onto the stove we go at medium heat. We will be watching over this granulated sugar very carefully because it can burn easily. Once the sugar starts turning into that beautiful amber color, you're going to start mixing it vigorously so that we can get the sugar chunks out. Completely smooth and beautiful, we're going to add our heavy cream in slowly. Now it's going to bubble, so stand back but do not be afraid. you're going to mix that vigorously. And what I did not catch is that I added the butter in right after that, and it's going to give you this beautiful caramel that's so smooth and delightful. Guys, that is it. I just throw them into mason jars. I label them. You guys are going to love this recipe. Thanks for watching.